There we go. Oh, Christ.
What's a dip?
Oh, Christ, a dip. We're getting very good at actually recording these within plenty of time, you know. Like, there'd be a time where we would just, 3 weeks in a row, just record them on, a Saturday and realise...
Yeah.
But now we're like, you know...
But now it's a Thursday, and we're thinking... You know my life's an L right now. That's not
an L. I promise you that's not an L.
I love it. Life's treat. That's the
Shaun the Sheep. Sorry,
you know.
It's a great song, to be fair.
Lovely stuff.
I'm really tired today. I don't know why. I'm absolutely knackered.
Why do I put my phone on? Fucking vibrate. It's a podcast.
I'm honestly so tired for no reason.
Right, this. Why has it gone onto photo mode? I don't want to look at my mug. Right. I can sleep really, really well.
Yeah.
I start this the opposite way around. I can sleep really, really shit, and I will be tired because that's how sleep works. I slept about 11 hours last night. I just conked.
But then you oversleep.
I'm fucking shattered.
There's a thing where you can oversleep, where your body sleeps for 12 hours and you're like, yeah, what have you done?
But why?
I don't know. What's the point then? You don't sleep and you're tired. I sleep too much, you're tired. What do you want me to do?
So basically what you're saying is, right, as soon as you hit 9 hours, every other hour of sleep has the reverse effect?
Yeah, it just goes, yeah.
Fucking, but those last 3 hours sleep played fucking takeaway, and now I'm back down to 5 hours sleep when I've been unconscious, not living my life for fucking 11 hours of it. Doesn't work.
That was a really high energy for someone who's tired. That was impressive.
I have these little spurts.
You were really heavily ranting about how tired you were.
I think I'm mentally tired.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Which
I might be a bit slow.
Yeah.
Which is great for a podcast.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And I need to record at least 3 videos today.
3 videos?
So we don't want to get ahead.
Oh, I need to edit a video for today. Because I've got a video film. I really just need to put a fucking video up.
I just filmed and edited one about an hour ago because I kind of need a video to go up.
Oh, God. Well, this podcast is going to go really well today. No, right. I need to...
What we need to do is muster up energy for this 5 seconds of intro and then it can plateau.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah, because I don't want to lose that bloody retention. No. So, yes, I bloody love podcasting. Hello and welcome to the Mediocre podcast. I'm James, and then Skinner.
I'm Fraser Oliver.
Oh no, don't do that.
I can't really hurt my head and the sofa's probably broken.
No, but right, we need energy. Because boys, the Mad Podcast. Well, not the Mad Podcast, but the Mad presenters are flagging. So we've got more prime.
It's prime. This is prime time.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry in a can. I didn't like the blue raspberry bottle. Don't think I'm going to like this, but I'm going to try it.
No.
This is what this has become now. I didn't like 99.9% of the prime bottles, so I'm not going to like any of the cans.
Oh God.
Have we tried the lemon lime can yet? Because that's the only bottle we like.
I don't think we've actually tried that one.
We should try, because that might become... Because
why don't we just try?
They've got loads of them as well. They always have the blue and the green ones. Well, go on, James. You have a little gander. I'll have a look at the can.
It's fine. Absolutely fine.
What is going on?
It's completely drinkable.
Yeah.
It exists.
It's better than the bottle, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, there's a bit of an aftertaste. It's a bit of a weird aftertaste, actually.
Parker!
Come here!
We're trying blue raspberry things!
Oh God.
Because Parker, you see, is an absolute slut for
Parker will do anything blue raspberry. Parker will just...
We'll get to the promise we made in the thumbnail and title in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen.
I just have a little preamble bit of admin about films, but it links, so I'm going to go with it.
Lovely. But
Do you want to try
got things about blue raspberry.
You came to give you this one.
Yeah, I have one from Katie.
Oh, okay.
Well, give us your 4 of you on the...
Yeah, pretend like you've never had it.
Yeah, you haven't.
Sorry, that's my knee.
What's this? You never had this before.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Blue raspberry.
Fuck off! What?
Fucking
You were the expert, and you just thank
Blue raspberry expert. Fucks it.
Right.
Twat.
I don't know what you wanted me to say.
I don't like you. Please leave. I'm sorry, Parker. I didn't mean it.
Now, James, I think we've said on this podcast before that some of our least favourite people are like film snobs.
Yes.
You go, what's your favourite film? With a Shawshank Redemption.
No.
Get original.
Have a
now,
life.
there's this podcast called the Escape Pod Podcast. I've never listened to them, but they keep coming on my TikTok. These blokes. You seen these blokes?
I have seen... Oh.
I hate that. I don't mind the guy in the spot that always wears the Spider-Man shit. He does my fucking head in. You. Like, this is podcast beef. I do not like that man.
Right, I'll always scroll onto one of his TikToks, as in like on that podcast.
He's snob.
It's the way he'll always have he'll always happen, right, to have an opinion that's against the norm.
So
I wonder if it's for clicks.
And then I came across, so they're talking about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
And he's saying that he gives it a 10 out of 10. That's fine. I haven't seen it. Maybe it is a good film. But it's the way he says it. So he starts with saying, I don't throw around 10 out of 10s. Who asks you? You're not Rotten Tomatoes. But it's just...
I don't really throw around 10 out of 10s.
But then he starts saying films that he would give a 10 out of 10. I just want to read some of them to you, James. Because some of these films that he's saying a 10 out of 10 are the most stereotypical, list of... So, Empire Strikes Back is apparently a 10 out of 10.
It's not.
A New Hope is apparently a 10 out of 10.
Right.
War for the Planet of the Apes is apparently a 10 out of 10.
Sure.
Parasite,
Oh.
apparently a 10 out of 10. Citizen Kane,
Of course.
apparently a 10 out of 10.
Of course it is.
Social Network, apparently a 10 out
Mark
of 10.
Zuckerberg.
Dark Knight.
In the darkest night.
And then he says Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. But Parasite, Social Network, Citizen, that's boring. Get a fucking personality. Muppets Most Wanted.
Yes.
There's a genuine 10 out of 10 for you.
There's a genuine 12 out of blood.
Horrid Henry the Movie. There's a...
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run. Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit. There's a 10 out of 10 for you. Oh, Citizen Kane, Parasite. You're dull. So I just want to get it out there.
Really fucking boring.
Escape Pod Podcast. I don't mind the other bloke, but I believe he's called Hat Bloke. Hat Max. I hate you.
The worst thing
You're
is,
a fucking
having
bit
said
of
that,
idiot.
there are a couple of films kind of in that ilk that I probably would give 10 out of 10 to myself.
But there are some, yeah.
But that,
But then, it's the problem is that entire list is just those films. If you said Parasite or any of those he said on that, and then said another film that maybe is a bit out there, but just saying...
It feels like there is no film that is just a nostalgia pick for him.
Yeah, because I'm not saying... Let's be honest. I'm not saying some of the films I would give a 10 out of 10 are the perfect film, but as an experience for me, they are because of nostalgia, whatever plays into it. It seems like he only goes in with it's like when film critics review something. It's oh, this shot, who cares?
The composition of this shot,
Yeah, and the sound,
the accuracy of his dialogue.
Yeah, who cares?
There's a plot of contrivance.
Did you
Not sure why
Wow.
Queen Elizabeth is.
QE2 loves a fucking MCU.
No, I've got to admit, Muppets Most Wanted really did tickle my
that's the
fucking
thing.
corgis.
I guarantee if a film critic watched Muppets Most Wanted, they go, oh, the film was there. But it's a Muppets film. Just enjoy... yeah. I saw that and I was like, I need to talk about the podcast. That's really infuriated me. If you're top 10 films are all films that are stereotypical good. It's I'm surprised he didn't say Shawshank Redemption, to be fair.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Yes, James.
Do your dreams work?
I beg your fucking pardon. Do my dreams work?
I'm not sure whether your dreams work.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh, God.
Because we're doing a DreamWorks film ranking.
See, we
Swagways, baby. Ooh, we go on two wheels.
That's the only reason I brought that up. I was like, this would be a notes thing, but A, it's relevant, and we're doing a film thing, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, escaping your mum.
So we've gone to the trusted website for ranking films,
Smelly
Rotten
Tomatoes.
So what I think we can do here, not only can we... There's 44 DreamWorks films, apparently.
No, it's not, is there?
So yeah, there's going to be straight to DVD ones, fucking Prince of Egypt. There's a Joseph DreamWorks film, apparently.
We should watch.
We should watch
Joseph.
This is not a musical, though, so I'm a bit baffled.
tunes.
Come
on, Andrew.
Now, what we can do is we can see the score. What is it? Just Rotten Tomatoes score, I think. The percentage. That's just the score, isn't it?
Right, so the percent... This is actually a common misconception. The percentage on Rotten Tomatoes isn't how... So they don't ask you, as a Rotten Tomatoes critic, not that I am one. I reckon I'd be a great Rotten Tomatoes critic. I also blend in with the soap, to be honest. Hello, arm. There's just a red, sweaty arm in the bottom of your screen. But, so they don't ask you, right, would you give this film like an 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Therefore, that critic gave an 80%.
Is it the percentage of people that like it?
It's all it is if a film has 80%, 80% of critics said yes, this is good.
Right.
Compared to they then go on and give their own reviews. If you were to look further,
it's the percentage of critics that said it was a good film, not like
I'm not sure,
an average of if it's an 8 out of 10.
I'm not sure. It might be would I recommend it or not. But
it's how many of the critics said a positive thing about the film.
So right, right. Can you think of like? I'm trying to think of a really good example here.
What?
Right, talking about DreamWorks.
Yes.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Yes.
I think Kung Fu Panda 3 will probably have a high score because I think it is overall a good film.
Yeah.
However, I think if you're talking about like it's it's not it might have 80-90%. That doesn't mean it's an 80-90% film. It means that overall it's good. It can get away with being a 7 out of 10. But like a lot of like some like mid-tier Marvel films. Like I reckon like Black Widow is probably like 80-90%. Yet in reality, if it was to be like an actual,
I guess because I don't think there's many films. I'm thinking DreamWorks wise, there aren't many DreamWorks films where I'd go, just don't watch it.
Yeah.
Like, more than not DreamWorks films, I'd go, give it a watch. There's something good about the film. Whereas if I were to give it a score, there's a lot that would probably get 3 or 4 out of 10. But I'd still go, give it a watch. It might be ironically good. So there's 44 films here.
That's why I like the minus system, where you go, a film is better as an ironic watch.
That's the thing, because what were we saying?
Right, I'm going to say this. Horrid Henry the movie gets a minus 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Because I enjoy it more as an ironic film than I do if I was to have a serious look at said film. Therefore, you take your... Because if I'm watching that film and enjoying it ironically, that is the most positive I can be about it. Therefore, I can't give it a 10 out of 10. But I can give it a minus 10 out of 10 and call it a 10 out of 10.
We were saying it's better to be a minus 10 out of 10 than like a 0 or a 1.
Well, it's better to be a minus 10 for me than a 9. Because
I guess...
Because it's about the enjoyment you get off a film. Because what I'm saying is, if you're saying that a 9 is better than a minus 10... then that minus 10 should actually be graded an 8.
That's true,
Because by a numerical system, I know this is quite boring, but what I'm saying is, if it's a minus 10 out of 10, you might not be enjoying it as a cinematic masterpiece, but I'm enjoying it as an ironic 10 out of 10, meaning minus 10
Again,
out
this
of
is
10.
getting very maths here, but it's almost like if you look at a graph, it's like this, where you've got the minus 10 and 10 is completely... They're almost the same. And as you go down, that's why being a 0...
It's a way of describing a reason why you enjoy something. It's like a caveat.
If I give a film a 0, that is the worst. That is horrific. If I give it a minus 8, it's like, you know what? It's like... I'd say Cars 2 is a very, like... It's in the minus, because we've watched it drunk, and it's like this... Watching Michael Caine zoom round with Mater is one of the most ridiculous things, but it's like... It's ironically quite... Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, should we get into some Dreamworks?
This might be a bit of a longer one, so...
we might have to speed round through a few. I'm not having 3-minute discussions about them all.
I'm already fuming about this.
Shit.
Number 44. We watched this film recently, James. Fucking Shark Tale.
What percentage of people get right? I don't. The problem is right.
I'm really upset that Shark
with
Tale
animated films. Any that I saw, like under the age of like 12.
Yeah.
I genuinely can't see the problems with them.
I think
I watched Shark Tale as a kid, therefore I still kind of watch it with my experience I had as a kid.
There's a selection of like 15, 20 films that growing up were like on repeat in my house. Shark Tale is one of them.
Shark Tale's great.
35%.
Wrong, you fuck off, you're wrong. It would probably get a minus out of 10 rating rather than a plus.
So they all put, there's literally like a 5-word critics consensus. Derivative and full of pop culture in-jokes. Why is the pop culture in-jokes a bad thing? And Home was derivative. Fuck off.
Yes, that's kind of funny. Like yes, the whole we're on the same side, but we're going to do a fight with each other to show that we're the fucking cool people. Like Marmaduke did it better.
Yeah,
but I love Marmaduke. But like Shark Tale is class.
43 is Shrek the Third.
Fair enough.
I don't like Shrek the Third.
I would actively choose to... Right, this is the best way to watch the Shrek franchise.
Go.
Shrek the musical instead of the first Shrek.
Then
Shrek 2, Shrek 4.
Yeah.
Because Shrek 4 is worth it.
I cannot watch the first Shrek film anymore without Big Bright Beautiful World. Or without Build... I'm like, because those moments come up. Like, you see the Build a Wall dialogue, and then it just moves on. I'm like, I cannot hear that now without Brian Darcy James belting out Build a Wall. So I completely agree with that. Ooh, like Shrek.
Shrek 3rd is shite.
Shrek Forever After, whatever it's called.
It's great.
Not bad. Not bad.
It's pretty damn good.
It got 41% Shrek 3rd.
That's correct. I don't really like Shrek 3rd.
Neither of us got anything to tell. This 42 is Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas.
Who the fuck is that guy?
45%. Competent but not magical is apparently...
I think we should put that in our channel description.
Yes, we've changed our Twitter bio, everything. Competent but not magical, that's correct.
But too bad, competence probably a stretch.
Yeah. Mediocre but not magical? Competent but not magical.
Is the magic the mediocrity?
Number 41 is Boss Baby Family Business. I've not seen Boss Baby 2.
No, I haven't.
I've seen the first one.
I watched the first one in cinemas.
I
watched the first Boss Babies, and I think I was just like, a group of people were just like, yeah, we're just gonna go watch the Boss Baby.
Like, okay, I'll watch the Boss Baby.
You know there are those films that come out and you're like I think this is more of like an American thing where like Americans do this, but like you know, as a kid, occasionally there are a group of you just like, we want to go to the cinema.
Yeah.
What is on?
Yeah.
Because these days...
You're more going because you want the experience of the cinema, not because...
These days, well, I say that 100% of the time, because even, like, dates and stuff is weird to go to the cinema. So you're just kind of like, I'm going to the cinema because I want to see this film. Occasionally as a kid, you just be like, right...
What should we go and watch?
Just want to see a film. And I saw the original Boss Baby, and it was pretty good.
When we get to that, I've got some stuff down the original Boss Baby. Boss Baby 2, never seen it, so can't really say. The Road to El Dorado. It's okay. It's fine. It's not... Yeah. I think that's a good place for it to be fair. It works.
You're not at the bottom, darling. Take it.
You did great.
Well.
Spirit Untamed. It's about the horse.
Oh yeah, fucking Cloppy Clop.
I think this is the 2021 one, so it was like the sequel.
Wait, there's two fucking...
They did a sequel like 40 years on, apparently. I haven't seen either of them.
Well, I don't mean DreamWorks existed for 40 years.
Who cares? We've got a staple of like meme movies here.
Is it the B movie?
It is the
bloody B movie.
-8 B movie.
I would give the B movie a -7.
I was just about to say minus. Yeah, it's B movie. It's Jerry Seinfeld with the B.
It is a good minus movie.
It is.
I think we should make a video about minus movies. I think we could do a very insightful...
On map?
Oh, I reckon we could create a piece of art about minus movies.
We could. Yeah. Well, watch this. Yeah.
49%
for B movie.
How?
That's mental.
I mean, even that one, I can look at critics and go, lads, half of you. Can you
imagine being like a film critic going, oh yes, I would recommend the B movie.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Very good, very good.
I don't know why I keep going like
the Queen is. Number 37 is Home.
I fuck it. Right, Home is another minus movie.
Home
but I actually quite fucking love
I don't think I'd give it a 7. Not even minus. I'd give it. I don't think. I think it's. It might because I watched it. It's just like it's one of those times you watch it, you go, what the fuck am I watching?
Right.
But you just see Jim Parsons as a little fucking purple alien.
The problem is, I think I enjoy the film less and less as it goes. Because, like, that last 20 minutes where we're just like, oh yeah.
God, they're trying to find a mum or something.
And then the fucking pyramids of, like, and then you've got, like,
you know what?
They're my fucking babies in this stick. And I'm like, fuck off.
I do this as well. Like, the last 20 minutes of a film, I don't tend to, like, remember.
Yeah,
I'll watch a film. And it'll get to a point where I'm like, I don't remember any of this happening.
Home is a film that just needed to end.
Home's great. Oh yeah, because it's just, you guys are talking about, we need to find my mum. Like, who cares?
Who cares, Rihanna?
Fuck off. Yeah, why is Rihanna? Fuck off.
Also, it's weird to like watch like Home as like an adult and go, Rihanna has to bank off this song, because there's about 10 Rihanna songs in here.
Like, she is living off the royalties of home for the rest of her fucking life.
There is fecal matter everywhere.
There's Rihanna's fecal matter all over that little fucking Jim Parsons alien.
Oh, I love Rihanna's fecal matter. I don't know why I keep doing this bit.
36 at 53%. It's the original Boss Baby.
Yeah! What film?
I watched the original Boss Baby on a plane. So it was the weirdest.
Of course you did.
And it was not great.
Oh,
the film was good.
Okay,
it was watching it on the plane. I was like, this is kind of not great.
It's actually kind of funny.
But I kind of don't mind.
It's kind of shit and kind of funny, and I kind of rate it.
It's that thing. A lot of DreamWorks films are like shit, but enjoyable. Like, have DreamWorks got the niche of drunk, ironic films?
I think that's the thing. If you tell me, right, would you rather watch like a shit DreamWorks film or like a current Disney Pixar film?
Oh, I'm watching a DreamWorks film.
I'm gonna watch a shit DreamWorks film.
You know what? I think you're right. I think if you said, "Oh, we're gonna watch a Pixar film that came out in the last 5-10 years," or we can watch an old shit DreamWorks film, I'm going, look. But then I think if you said, "Do you want to watch Cars?" or obviously I'm watching, or like Toy Story 2, I'm going, well, yes, I'll watch a classic Pixar.
I feel like I'm violating this so far.
We've got a big DreamWorks film at 35. Madagascar, James. I put Madagascar quite, but then again, I said I got like 10 films that were on repeat. I could probably quote Madagascar the whole way. I have seen that film more times than I've had hot breakfasts.
But this might
and I have a lot of fucking hot breakfasts.
The original Madagascar is the worst Madagascar.
I think you're right. Madagascar 2 is a great. Is it the third one where they go to where the French woman's like?
Yeah.
Is there a fourth Madagascar? There isn't, is there?
No, there's the penguins.
That's it, because it goes, the original one, escape to Africa, and it gets like a weird wolf man. And then there's like an octopus that turns into a scientist at some point.
No, that happens, yeah.
But because it goes the
right,
original...
yeah, how is the fucking penguins of Madagascar?
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, because that's the thing, right.
That's
if we're ranking like Madagascar... like universe films, it goes 3. I think it goes 3, 2, 1 penguins.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1 penguins.
Hello.
Because the penguin one. Have you seen Penguins of Madagascar?
I have. Yes.
Shit. When we get to that, I got.
Do you ever used to watch the Penguin series?
That was on it. We could.
Oh, great.
What I used to watch a lot was Merry Madagascar at Christmas.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. They went through this thing where DreamWorks just like all of their big properties. They had Little Christmas. We had like Scared Shrekless. That was close. You see Scared Shrekless?
That's great.
Really enjoyed Scared Shrekless.
All of their little bloody shorts. They should bloody love them.
Yeah, shit out money and all that. But I always forget the cast of the 4 original Madagascar animals. It's just Ben Stiller, Chris Rock, David Schwimmer, and Jada Pinkett. Just always forget that. It's really funny.
Her husband slapped.
Marty from Madagascar got cunted by Shark Tale Don.
Who's married to fucking Gloria?
That's the real DreamWorks crossover.
Oh, there's cinema. There's
Oscar slapping Marty McFly whilst on a date with
Marty McFly.
Marty McFly? What the fuck?
When did fucking Back to the Future come into this multiverse shenanigans?
34, we've got another Shrek. What Shrek do you reckon
4.
we've got? Yeah, Shrek 4.
I know.
With 57%.
That's wrong.
I mean,
90%. 100%.
I quite like Rumpelstiltskin in Shrek 4.
It's really funny.
It's great. And we get to see Harold and his wife back again.
Look, all I'm going to say is, which would I rather watch? Doc Strange the Multiverse of Madness or Shrek 4?
I'm watching Shrek 4.
I'm watching Shrek 4 because Shrek did it better.
Shrek was honestly incredible. That was, you got all the war ogres in there, that's
great.
That's great.
I zoned out for a second.
33 is Madagascar 2. So does that mean Madagascar?
The Madagascar
films are only separated by Shrek 4. I got Madagascar. Right, the first Madagascar.
All of those 3 should be higher because they're some
Madagascar 3 should be in like top 5. That is a great film. But that's kind of upset me because I really like Madagascar 2.
So do I.
Where Alec Baldwin plays a big fucking. You're gonna be really upset with this one, James.
Sorry. Alec Baldwin plays a big fucking. You're gonna be really upset with this one, James.
32 is a certain film about a really fast snail.
I'm surprised it's gotten this far.
That was Turbo's beaten the first two Madagascars.
Two fucking half the Shrek franchise.
Half of the 2/3 of Madagascar and half of Shrek have been beaten by Turbo.
I'm quite proud of my little Ryan Reynolds for getting so far.
That snail is fast.
Turbo's great.
I feel like we should start a list of films you just need to watch drunk. Because we'll get drunk and I should put a film on and no one can think of a film. We need to have a list of just, like, Turbo drunk, I reckon, to be class.
So, absolutely... We should continue...
We need to do another We Got Drunk and Watched. Because they are fun.
That's great. Get around copyright.
They're a shit to edit.
Yeah.
And copyright. It took 3 months for Gulliver's Travels to go up.
But it's up. It's all good.
31 is Spirit. The original Spirit.
Right, brilliant. More horse.
Great.
Clop. Fuck off.
30 is Trolls World Tour.
No, who cares?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen any... I don't give a fuck about Justin Timberlake as an ugly motherfucker. Oh, wait. And then he was in Trolls. Sorry. I was just kind of riffing.
Megamind is next. That's outrageous.
That's an insult.
Megamind is... Right. We've watched again.
Megamind and Trolls World Tour are
another
similar quality films.
This is another Dreamworks film we've watched recently. Megamind is an incredible... Because I watched it recently. I was like, I hadn't watched it in a couple of years. And I was like, I'm worried this might not be... I watched it. I was like, no, this is a film that still holds up. And I'm sorry. Like, Dreamworks did this thing where they're like, right, we just need to do sequels and remakes. Yeah. And this was a completely out there concept.
It's fantastic.
Like, for them to just go, yeah, but what if this, like, villain turned into a hero? And, like, and it was voiced by Will Ferrell. And, like, Ian from Alvin and the Chipmunks played as Minion. I was like, yes! Like, honestly, Megamind might be my favourite Dreamworks film. Oh, Kung Fu Pandas. I forgot about all the Kung Fu Pandas. I forgot about Kung Fu Panda. Oh, here we go. Penguins of Shitting Madagascar.
Ow!
How is that above Megamind?
Madagascar 2 and 1. And you've decided that fucking Benedict Cucumber wins.
And this weird octopus man.
I think there's some match fixing going on.
That is a prime example.
I think Qatar is involved.
74% of critics went, yeah, give Penguins of Madagascar a go. Fuck off. It's one of those things where they've gone, this is a good movie. People love these characters. Get them a film. No.
Match fixing.
Gave them a series. Good series. Don't be giving these things films.
Rotten Tomatoes. What are you doing?
Number 26. This is on our We Got Drunk and Watch list, James. It's Monsters vs. Aliens. What a great...
Number 1.
Great film.
Number 1.
Love it.
Cinema.
Honestly. Maybe all of those 10 films I said that were on repeat. I think they're all Dreamworks films. Like, because this was awesome.
Like, is Dreamworks better? Because we're on 26. I fucking love
I'm just going to quickly write a video title on my video list of is Dreamworks better than Pixar? Just quickly, because I am definitely...
it's not.
I'm definitely going to record that today.
Yeah, you are.
Just bear with me.
You're a bloody slut for video ideas.
To be fair. Pixar versus Dreamworks. So what are we at, Jim? What time is it?
I mean, I might just, like, stop and restart just because, like...
This is very up to date because this is the Dreamworks film that's literally just come out. It's the Teenage Kraken one.
Who?
Have you not seen it? It's about a girl who can turn into... I think it's like Turning Red, but Dreamworks thought they do it with Krakens.
Right, sorry. If this is dumb, like, what's a Kraken?
It's like a massive mythical squid dom.
So it's just a fatty rum.
I've got some Kraken actually. I've had that Kraken for so long. 24's flushed away, James.
No, it's not.
How is it 24? What is filling me with confidence? We've not had any Kung Fu Pandas yet.
Right, I'm about to get controversial.
Oh God.
All 3 How to Train Your Dragons are going to be really, really high.
Oh, if number 1 is How to Train Your Dragon, 1, 2 or 3, I'm going to kill myself.
Well, it will be. And How to Train Your Dragon is actually kind of overrated.
I would make a video on that, but I fear that in my sleep Parker would stab me. Because he wanks over How to Train Your Dragon, but I genuinely... Like, right, they're good.
Look, if you want to create some marital tension, then...
I'm not... Look, don't get me wrong. They are good films. I've seen the first, I haven't seen the third one. They're okay, but people treat them like they're these great bits of cinema. It's like...
10 out of 10 guy.
It's like, watch Madagascar, dickhead. That's better.
Have some fun.
Madagascar 3 is better than any of the How to Train Your Dragons.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Madagascar 2 is better than
I can't believe Flushed Away is 24th. 23rd is Rise of the Guardians.
Who cares? I don't actually like Rise of the Guardians that much.
We've got another fucking troll. How many Trolls films are there, James?
Like 3.
Why?
I don't know.
I remember the first one being a thing. I don't remember having.
I remember the
3
second
Trolls
one
films.
was like came out during COVID, but then made loads.
Oh,
I think that was the
right.
first film to like just like say fuck off to cinemas and just go right. We're just gonna release it.
Oh, you're a
and...
trendsetter. You're also shit.
Yeah.
21 Over the Hedge.
Should have made top 20.
Peak animation.
Steve Carell as
Just
a fucking
missed
little
out.
squirrel.
I forget that's Steve Carell. Over the Hedge is one of those films that felt like a fever dream growing up. And like, I was like, it felt like one of those films I didn't know was DreamWorks for the longest time. And then I was like, wait, that's great. It's in that peak bit of animation where it's like, this is very janky animation for the most
If
part.
an
but I'm
animated
here for
film was released in 2000 to 2010, likelihood was it was class.
Because it was like when we were watching Shark Tale recently, I was like, yeah, some of this animation is questionable and very janky, but that kind of adds to it.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like, yeah,
I don't need perfect. If I'd film it if it's going to be perfect.
Exactly.
Do Sajai.
James.
Oh god.
It's Madagascar 3.
Okay.
It's in the top 20, but I probably would have. Have we had all, that's all the
I
Madagascar.
can cope with this because
Oh! I can't when it's beaten by Prince of Egypt. I can't.
oh pretentious. Fuck the Bible. Who cares? Let's don't fuck the Bible. We'll do it if you want to.
Oh, is that kind of bad thing?
Look, right. I just don't care
No, that's the problem. Is I'm just not bothered actually.
about.
I mean, I haven't
Prince
seen
of
it.
Egypt.
It might be great. It's probably not.
It's
It definitely
great,
isn't.
though.
It's definitely not. No, I'm
Really,
shocked.
yeah.
Number 17 is one of the Kung Fu Pandas.
It's gonna be 3.
It's 2.
What?
Oh no!
What?
81% rating.
What? Are you nah?
James, I'm telling you.
Don't
I'm
play
telling you. Kung Fu Panda 2.
That actually hurts.
Right, do you want to hear the critics' consensus?
I would, yeah.
Okay, so the storyline arc may seem a tad familiar to fans of the original, but Kung Fu Panda 2 offers enough action, comedy, and visual sparkle to compensate.
It's not familiar.
How is it?
It's completely
different plot.
Did you not see Poe going?
It's a really good
He fucking like grabs the water and goes,
Sorry.
I'm having a piece.
So the
like
same,
a boss.
It may seem a tad familiar. No, it's
No,
not.
it's completely different.
It's a completely different film.
Script A, script B, similarities. There are the same characters. Oh, sorry. Oh, this plot has the same fucking characters. It's similar. Fuck off. You're wrong. Kung Fu Panda 2 might be better than the first. Cinematically, you've got the characters, you've got emotion, you've got heart. How can you not resonate with Poe's story where he doesn't know who he is and he has to fight to learn about inner peace, and you've got this cocky motherfucking peacock who's played by the world-class actor Gary fucking Oldman, who's smashing the game as... right, Kung Fu Panda 2 has the best animated villain in the history of cinema. Has the best villain in the history of cinema. Fuck you, Thanos. You are not Gary fucking Oldman. Kung Fu Panda 2 is right. If you are creative out there, fuck you, because you will never make anything as good as Kung Fu Panda 2, the cinematic masterpiece, which the bastards at Rotten Tomatoes have put at fucking 80%. 80%, and what was it, 17th?
Yes. Number 16 is Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I quite like Mr. Peabody and Sherman. 15 is Abominable! Who the fuck's Abominable? He's in Monsters Inc., isn't he?
I'm actually not okay.
What's Abominable? How is Abominable beating Kung Fu Panda 2 and Madagascar 3? What's going on?
I'm just sad. Kung Fu Panda 2 are fucking 17th.
14 is Puss in Boots.
Fair enough.
I haven't seen Puss in Boots 2.
I quite like Puss in Boots, but it doesn't beat Kung Fu Panda 2. No, I haven't. It doesn't beat Kung Fu Panda 2.
Do you know what 13 is, James? Kung Fu Panda 3.
Oh.
I love the just...
Well, that would be fair enough. Is the problem.
If we hadn't already had Kung Fu Panda 2.
Kung Fu Panda 3 is quite a good film.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
13 is a fair place for it.
But in their opinion, it's 3 films better than Kung Fu Panda 2.
What percentage does it have?
86.
5% of critics like preferred.
Maybe, maybe the camera angles were better.
Oh, it's animated! It's animated. There are no fucking cameras.
You know what's beaten?
Where are the M50s?
You know what's beaten 2/3 of the Kung Fu Panda franchise?
What?
Captain Underpants.
Oh, what? Him taking... What?
That's got 87.
No!
87%
No, it doesn't.
Captain Underpants.
Captain fucking... Oh, what did you...
I've not seen Captain... Obviously, I've not seen Captain Underpants, the fucking movie.
Nah. Captain Underpants has beaten Kung Fu Panda 2, the entirety of the Madagascar trilogy, Megamind, Shark Tale,
Fuck, I forgot about
Monster vs.
Megamind.
Aliens, Turbo.
We got rid of fucking...
I want to cry.
We want a Shark Tale fucking first.
I genuinely feel emotional.
11 is Kung Fu Panda. It's not even made top 10 yet. But we haven't done it yet. Any of the How to Train Your Dragon films.
Wait.
They're going to be top 3, aren't they? Top 3 is just going to be 1, 2, 3 of How to Train Your fucking little fucking dragon gun.
Are you genuinely telling me that no Kung Fu Panda film?
No, it's not even top 10. No Madagascar, no Kung Fu Panda. But we do have all the How to Train Your Dragons left. Class. What?
I'm not even going to lie, I genuinely feel emotional. I genuinely am actually.
And what annoys me, right, is when we do these tier list segments on, like, normal podcasts, they're random fucking people. This is the biggest film, like, IMDb is the other one, but this is the biggest place for, like, films. And they've gone, none of the Kung Fu Pandas are good enough for top 10. None of the Madagascars. Megamind, bin it off.
None of them. None of them.
I don't know why.
Well, let's see the top 10. Let's rip my heart out some more.
Number 10 is The Bad Guys, which I did enjoy, but it's nowhere near the level of any of the Kung Fu
Can't
Pandas.
comment
or
on The Bad Guys,
Madagascar.
but I bet it's not as good as Kung Fu Panda 1.
Number 9 is the original Shrek. Nope.
Fair enough. Sure. Fucking.
Number 8 is Shrek 2. I do like Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 was
Very
better
good
than Shrek
film.
1. But then, right! I've got nothing.
That's it,
apart
right.
from fucking Kung Fu. Well,
The
if
problem
they've got
is-
Puss in Boots 2, which fair enough can't comment on because I haven't seen. But that means none of the Shrek franchise has got into the top 7.
The issue is-
DreamWorks is built on Shrek.
The issue, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you say to a name of DreamWorks film, they're probably going to say Shrek. And the whole meme around, oh, Shrek is a film. But Shrek 2 is way better. And this would be, I would be fine with this. Not happy, fine with this. If we hadn't eliminated all the Madagascars and all the Kung Fu Pandas. Because now there's no point. Especially number 7 is How to Train Your Dragon The Hidden World. Ooh, gives a shit. That's one I haven't seen, but
I wish it was hidden.
Oh, yeah, number 6, How to Train Your Dragon 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Shit.
James, I swear to fuck if number 1's How to Train Your Dragon, I'm
I don't care.
I'm in a bad mood for the rest of the day.
I will be.
I'm not being productive now.
I already am. No, don't react like that. No,
Number
please.
5 is Ants.
Ants. The film that everyone knows, everyone has categorically said is worse than A Bug's Life,
Which already
isn't a
Bug's
high
Life is
bar,
awful.
is number
James.
5. Beating...
Right, let's just paint out for you.
Paint it out.
Kung Fu Panda, Madagascar, Megamind, Shark Tale, all beaten by Ants. Fucking Ants is in the top 5 DreamWorks film. What is its score?
I would rather watch Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas say Ants for 2 hours than watch the film Ants.
Sorry, Ants has got a 92% rating. How is that possible? Okay. We're starting to get a bit back to normality because number 4 is Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Fair enough. I love you, Aardman.
Which is a very...
I love you,
I
Aardman.
do fucking love Aardman.
Well done, Bristol. I'm proud of you.
Number 3 is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Haven't seen it, but everyone says it's great. I'm sure it is. Now, I know what 2 films we've got left. I can
work it out.
What have we got left, James?
Well, the original How to Train Your Dragon and Flushed Away.
No, we've had Flushed Away.
When did we have Flushed Away?
Oh, ages ago. He went early doors.
No, we didn't.
He did. Flushed Away was in the 20s.
Was it?
Yeah. Don't we find it?
Did I just miss Flushed
I
Away?
think you did. We were talking about it for a while. Flushed Away we did have a full-on conversation about Flushed Away.
That's how out of body this is.
Flushed Away was 24th.
How?
But James, we have 2 films left.
I can't. Well, I don't care anymore.
Number 2 is Chicken Run.
That's fair. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry I'm disrespecting Chicken Run there.
Yeah, but number one's How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, God.
We live in a world where the biggest film...
vodka, Fraser?
Actually, don't tempt me, because I will just get pissed. The biggest film website in the world has basically said that How to Train Your Dragon is better than any any Dreamworks film. Just about better than Chicken Run, but miles better than any Shrek, Madagascar, or Kung Fu Panda film.
I can't.
What's the point?
I can't do this anymore.
That's really got to me.
I do this podcast to be happy.
Yeah. Usually, this podcast rises up and I'm ready to go and be productive. I just want to die. I just want to lay in my bed for the rest of the day and just cry.
I will.
I was going to record a couple videos. I was going to be productive, and now I'm like, I'm just going to overdose on vodka.
I'm just going to get addicted to crack. I just Kung Fu Panda 2, 17. Kung Fu Panda 3, 30. Kung Fu Panda at 11. These words just keep ringing in my head.
This is the most awful list ever created.
Like the bell at primary school. It's just
shit.
Lost for words. No Kung Fu Panda film made into the top 10.
No
We lost the
Madagascar.
Madagascars.
We lost Shark Tale, the first one.
I was so stressed, I forgot about Flushed Away in its entirety. That might be down to my early onset dementia, but
Shark Tale was gone first film. Gone.
Shark Tale, gone.
Ants was 5.
Megamind, too low, gone too soon. Turbo, lost, gone too soon. Monster vs. Aliens, gone too soon. I feel like my childhood's been ripped apart by smelly fucking tomatoes.
It's just an awful list.
Depressing.
How's your blue raspberry cherry?
It was fine. How's your life been? What do I do?
I actually don't know where we go from here. Because it's kind of ruined my outlook on the rest of my life now.
Yeah,
we've got to go to Plymouth tomorrow and be all jolly for another mad rank.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's try a bit of scram. Whereas now I'm like, it's Nando's there.
Yeah, I know. I'll be fine. Yeah, it's Nando's. Fine. Oh, this has been a great podcast. You know, the whole rigmarole of don't get me wrong.
No,
I'm genuinely proud.
But I'm not gonna.
But it makes for fantastic content.
Oh God.
I just don't. It's Kung Fu Panda 2 that's really thrown me.
Just baffled. That's the best thing. The only way to say this is I am just confused at who has made this list. And right. They have done the maths and worked out what these scores have got. And have looked at it and gone, see, that sums up Dreamworks, that does.
Ants.
Because what they're basically saying is the number one film, it should be like, if someone's going, I've never seen any Dreamworks film, what should I watch? The answer for these lot should be How to Train Your Dragon. If anyone is saying, what Dreamworks film should I watch first? You're saying How to Train Your Dragon. Right. You're wrong. Any of the Shrek films, but literally any other film. Like, literally any other film. How to Train Your Dragon is the most overrated trilogy of all time.
Yeah. It is.
Well, thanks.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
I love indigestion.
I actually feel empty.
I'm feeling a little bit soulless today.
That's really shat on the day, that has. So thanks, Rotten Tomatoes.
Cheers.
Bellend.
Knob jockey.
Wanker.
Shit.
Knobhead.
Cunt.
Kent.
Somerset.
Kent.
Cornwall. Cumbershire. What's your favourite type of sausage, Fraser?
Chipolata. Yours.
Cock. I was going there. I can't be bothered.
How'd you get there's so much admin?
There is so much effort.
If you have a movie studio you want us to go through the ranking of, let us bloody know.
We'll do it.
We'll do it. We'll literally do. You could suggest any podcast idea, and we'll probably do it.
Yeah.
Because
if you've got to the end of this video, right? Hold us to this. You can decide the podcast title for 2 podcasts time,
That's
which
the
will be a
next
theme. You tell us the theme. The next person that comments it.
The first person that comments a theme idea or theme title, whatever.
Yeah. Title it theme idea : and
The
we
next
have to title
theme,
it that.
So it won't be next podcast. It'll be the podcast.
Doesn't have swear words in it.
The podcast in 2 weeks' time. That will be whatever is the first comment.
That'll be fun.
That will be fun. No one's going to comment. We don't get enough.
Well, anyone can comment it. Anyone.
Cheers, Katie.
Including you.
Not Jess.
You watching right now.
You don't count though, Jess. Sorry.
You could comment it. Well, no, if Jess comments it, I can.
It'd be a shit idea, wouldn't it?
It'd be a shit idea, but we'll have to do it because we backed ourselves. Yeah, see ya.
What other...